नहीं हो रहा है, हो गया wait okay, thank you. Hi, hello everyone. Hi everyone, I am Aditi, your physics teacher. I am so sorry live went it got a little bit late. We had a little technical glitch. I'm so sorry for that. How are you all doing? You are having a sabha of your own, I can see. Hi, hello everyone. Who ate my samosa? Who ate your samosa? Hey, hello everyone. Yeah, sorry for a little late. There was a technical glitch that we couldn't avoid. Hi Mikasa, hi Trev, hi Yuva. Can I call you? I'll call you Yuva, okay? Hi everyone. So in this live I have got you a very important live today. We are going to do all the ray diagrams but simplified, okay? In very simple way. You have understood the ray diagrams, right? You know how we draw the rays, where the rays come from, where they focus, everything, right? But in today's live we'll see how to actually make them in the exam. Okay, done. I didn't eat samosa. Still investigating. Okay, let me know when you find out. My name is Yuvan. Okay, hi Yuvan. How are you all doing? You come here to chit chat, right? I can see. Chalo. So today's live is very important. So make sure you watch it very carefully. I recommend to get a pen and paper with you, because we are going to see all the knickknacks where you do your mistakes in the ray diagrams, because ray diagrams are very important for your class 10th. Okay, done. I'm great, Yuvan. How are you all? ठीक है, चलो let's start. It's a very important live. The whole light chapter is based on these ray diagrams. ठीक है, चलो शुरू करें. Give me a thumbs up if we can start the live. If you have gotten your pen and paper with you, बताओ. Also you'll need not pen but pencil, and you will need a scale, okay? Because this is very important. We are going to do all the ray diagrams using the help of scale, pen, pencil. Done? चलो शुरू करो. शुरू करें? Okay. So yes, okay, we have gotten the thumbs up. Chalo, let's start. So first, very basic, what we are going to see today. What we are going to see today, we are going to look into 4 optical instruments. ठीक है, we are going to look into 4 optical instruments. Ma'am, compass, you can have compass if you want to draw that half of the mirror or lenses with the help of compass. You can get the compass, okay? Although in the exam I recommend you to practice making the mirror or the lenses without the help of compass, because it is very hectic to use a compass in the exam just to draw the mirror, okay? So practice it again and again with your hand only, without the compass. ठीक है? Okay, chalo. So there are 4 optical instruments that we are going to see today. Done? What are those optical instruments? Ma'am, first is my concave mirror, right? First is, we have studied about concave mirror. Done? Second is what? Second, ma'am, we studied about convex mirror. Done? Second was convex mirror. Acha, till I write, let me know which part do you face the most difficulty in. ठीक है, then we'll focus on that one. Let me know in the chat which part do you face the most difficulty in while making ray diagrams. ठीक है? And third, we are going to look into again concave, but this time lens, right? Concave lens. And the fourth is convex lens. Done? These are the 4 optical instrument that we are going to look into today. Refraction, Yuvan is saying. Okay, refraction. That means lenses, right? Image formation with the help of lenses. Convex lens, concave lens. These 2 part you are facing difficulty in. Okay? These you find difficult? Yeah, so I hate that part. अच्छा जी, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. Today we'll look into that properly. ठीक है? What are the key points that you need to remember? What are the things that you have to do chronologically? ठीक है? In order, we'll see what you have to do. Done? चलो. So let's start with the very first. The first we are going to start with very basic, that is concave mirror. Done है? First is concave mirror. देखो, this is a revision for just ray diagrams, so we'll go very slow, understand it properly and try to answer everything that I ask you. ठीक है? चलो बताओ, what is the first case of concave mirror? What is the first case of concave mirror? Ma'am, the first case of concave mirror is what? The first case of concave mirror is when the object is at, ऑब्जेक्ट कहाँ पे है? ऑब्जेक्ट इज एट इंफिनिटी. ठीक है? when the object is at infinity, right? Now how do we go about it? How do we start making the ray diagram? ठीक है? Yes, parallel. That means the object is at infinity, because from infinity rays will come parallel and they'll fall on the mirror. Yes, parallel, infinity. Done. Now I need you to remember one thing before we start. The thing is where the object is and where the image is. This, see, we have studied it from a year now, right? I'll tell you how to make the ray diagrams, but you have to be very careful on what is the thing that we are going to look at. ठीक है? Because देखो, this is my concave mirror and this is the principal axis, let's say. ठीक है? So what is the first case? What is the first case? Ma'am, first case was the object is at infinity. So the image will be in the first case, image will be at focus. Done. Image will be at focus. ठीक है? चलो बना लेते हैं. Because you need to know when the object is at infinity, the image will be at focus. Hi Devdas, hello. कैसे हो? चलो, let's start with the very first. Now what did I tell you? I told you to get a scale. Okay? Now I have this board, but you won't have this board in your exams. ठीक है? So you need scale, pencil, and if you are so confident, you can use pen, but I recommend you to use the pencil. ठीक है? चलो. Now first is parallel or from infinity. Done है? तो we'll make all the rays parallel to the principal axis. Now this is my principal axis. ठीक है? ये क्या है? ये है principal axis. Done है? Okay. चलो. So let's make parallel rays. But because my object is at infinity. My object is at infinity. This is good, right? Till here everything is perfect. You can make parallel rays. Ma'am, this is also samosa from mummy's phone. You are using two phones to study, huh? ठीक है? चलो. Now when the object is at infinity, the image is at focus. The object is at infinity, image is at focus. Done. So this is my focus now. This is my focus. This is the focus of the mirror. Done. So what we'll do, the rays which are coming from infinity will converge on the focus. First is what? The rays which are coming from infinity, the image will be made at focus. The image will be at focus. Done. This is the first step, this is the first case, this is very basic. ठीक है, चलो, done. Now again pick up your scale and pen or pencil, and we have to pass these lines, the reflected rays, from where now? From focus, because we already know that the rays are getting converged at focus, so they will be passing from focus. Done. देखो easy है, easy है या नहीं है, जल्दी बताओ. You have to just pass the rays from focus. Every ray will pass from the focus. Done. And hence the image is made at focus. This is your image. ठीक है, this your image is being made at focus. Done है, इतना समझ आ गया? Yes ma'am, easy. Yeah, this is easy. The first case is very easy. Hello, 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 Bagad. I'm so sorry if I'm saying your wrong name wrong. Hamburger is saying hello mitro. चलो, ठीक है, चलो. So the first case is the object was at infinity, the image was made at focus. The object was at infinity, so the rays were coming parallel to the principal axis, and the image is being made at focus. Done. First part. But right after we do the first part, what we have to do? What kind of image is being formed? Done. What kind of image is being formed? From concave mirror. From concave mirror, mostly what kind of images are formed? Ma'am, real and inverted images are formed. Real and inverted. And in one case I know, virtual and erect image is also being formed. Virtual and erect. And we'll see which case is that, but this case is, ठीक है? This case is the image, the size of the image was what? It was point size. ठीक है? It was point size. And the nature of image is what? Nature of image here is real and inverted. Done. Clear with the first case? मैम आप इतने दिनों से रिकॉर्डिंग क्यों दिखा रहे हैं? अरे नो कमेंट्स. ठीक है, सत श्री अकाल पुत्र जी, कैसे हो? Real inverted, highly diminished. Very good. Or you can write point size, highly diminished. Both are correct. ठीक है? Done. चलो. First case done. Anyone has any problem in the first case? Anyone has any problem in the first case? ठीक है? Now again we need to remember what is happening. First, the object was at infinity, the image was made at focus. Done. In the second case, now we are bringing the object closer to the mirror. What we are doing? We are bringing the object closer to the mirror. First it was at infinity, now we have focus. Done. So the object is beyond center of curvature. ठीक है? Thank you everyone. अभी चले? Done? Yes, everyone. चलो, hamburger is asking burger खाओगे? जिसने burger खाना है hand raise कर दो. Hamburger will send you all burgers. ठीक है? चलो, until then we'll see the second case. Second case is what? Ma'am, the object is beyond C. The object is beyond C. Now where the image will form? Where the image will be formed? पारो ने मना देवदास is saying पारो ने मना किया है बर्गर खाने से. Good one. चलो, हाँ, ठीक है. Now tell me, in the second case, yes, we have answer from Yuvan. The image will be formed between C and F. Between C and F. Now in this case you will see why I am asking you to remember before making the ray diagrams that where the image is being formed. ठीक है? ठीक है ओके चले या विल स्टडी नाउ एंड देन विल सी अबाउट बर्गर्स ओके चलो next case is my second case is that the object is beyond C. Done. Can I make my object like this? ठीक है, this is object and this is beyond C. Done. This is C, this is focus, this is pole of the mirror. Done everyone? हाँ जी, क्या questions? What questions? बताओ if you have any questions or you want me to do questions. Now the second case where the image is formed. Image is formed between C and F. Done. And the image is real and inverted, or let's say the image is below the principal axis. ठीक है, so image is below the principal axis and it is diminished. बहुत सारा कुछ याद रखना है बट यू हैव टू. देखो इन द सेकेंड केस ऑब्जेक्ट कहाँ है, देखो ऑब्जेक्ट इज बियॉन्ड सी. ठीक है, ऑब्जेक्ट इज बियॉन्ड सी. वेयर द इमेज विल बी फॉर्म्ड, इमेज विल बी फॉर्म्ड बिटवीन सी एंड एफ. इधर तक क्लियर है, टिल हियर एवरीवन इज क्लियर. ठीक है, in this slide we are doing ray diagrams. Okay, all ray diagrams we will be doing in this slide. Okay, and we'll take questions. I've already taken light ke questions, we'll again come up with questions, but before that you have to understand ray diagrams, right? So first understand the ray diagrams, how and where the image is formed, then only we can move to questions. ठीक है, चलो. Now what exactly, now to remember the next part is size. देखो in first case the size was highly diminished, and in this case since we have brought the object little closer to the mirror, the object will be little bigger. Here highly diminished, here just diminished. ठीक है, here highly diminished. In the first case it was point size, it was highly diminished. ठीक है, but here the image is just diminished. Yes, Yuan is saying real and inverted and diminished. Very good. And the nature is again real and inverted. Nature is again real and inverted. Very good. Now you have to make the image. After getting everything, the nature, the size, the position of the image, only then you have to make the image. ठीक है, done. Yes, I know आपको आता है ये सब, but there is no harm in revising, right? This is basically a live where we simplify making ray diagrams. ठीक है, so first you should know object, where the image is being formed. Third, the size of the image. Fourth, is it real and inverted or virtual and erect. ठीक है, चलो. Now we make the object. See clearly, it is less than the size of object and it is between C and F. ठीक है, hi Aman Yadav, hello. Done. चलो, now you have to make the rays. कैसे करना है? First ray will go parallel to the principal axis. Okay, first ray is going parallel to principal axis and it is passing from focus. Now see this position might differ here and there based on your rays, but you have to pass this ray now from focus and make sure it is touching this arrow's head. Okay, if it is not, then you have to adjust this arrow. ठीक है, then you have to adjust this arrow. देखो, first you make a ray parallel and then you pass it from the focus. Done. Then now I know I have to make another ray that should pass this first ray between C and F. Done. Great. चलो, now the second ray passing from the focus and then getting reflected and passing back here something like this. See now, this is, these rays are getting intersected at a point which lies between C and F. Done? हेलो हेलो, हाँ जी जल्दी करा रहे हैं जी. हाय दिशा श्रीवास्तव, क्या इग्नोर कर दिया? हेलो 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 एवरीवन. मैम फिजिक्स क्या होता है? फिजिक्स इज अ सब्जेक्ट वेयर वी स्टडी why a ball rolls in a certain way. We study about physical world, what happens, what is the force, ठीक है, how the object is behaving in a certain way. Done? और क्या पूछा था मैम? प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस क्या होता है? प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस, सी दिस लाइन दैट यू आर सेइंग दैट इज पासिंग फ्रॉम द सेंटर ऑफ द मिरर, that is passing from the center of the mirror. This line is my principal axis, passing center of this center of the mirror, or you can say passing from the pole. Done? Physics is another universe. मैम मेरी तरफ से थैंक यू सो मच मुनीता कुमारी. ठीक है, चलो डन. सेकेंड केस also done. Everyone, if you have any doubt, let me know. Second case also done. We are done with 2 cases of concave mirror. मैम अभी तक कुछ नहीं पढ़ा है. कम बैक कैसे करें बेटा? कम बैक करेंगे. पढ़ो, पढ़ा रहे हो ना? चलो अभी तो पढ़ना शुरू करो, कम बैक करना है तो. अभी से पढ़ाई कैसे कम बैक करेंगे. यू कीप ऑन, यू स्टार्ट द प्रैक्टिस. ठीक है, वैसे तो बहुत लेट हो गया है, थोड़ा कम बैक पहले होना चाहिए था, बट ठीक है, दूध दे रहा है दुरुस्त है. ठीक है, चलो फिजिक्स मतलब मीडिया टेस्ला टीएस में ये व्हाट इज दिस. चलो हाँ चलो हाँ जी बताओ. यू हैव अ क्वेश्चन, लेट मी नो योर क्वेश्चन. फिर विल मूव टू द नेक्स्ट केस, दैट इज द थर्ड केस. ठीक है, लेट मी नो व्हाट इफ यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चंस इन दीज 2 केसेस, लेट मी नो. हाय, हेलो सीमा, हेलो रश्मि. बोलो मिकासा जल्दी. Why does a concave mirror form a virtual image only when the object is placed between pole and focus? देखो, this is the property of our mirror. Let me come to that case and I'll tell you why it happens. ठीक है, that is the 6th case. Let me come to that case and we'll see. Yeah, they are trillion dollar companies. अच्छा चलो फालतू की बातें मत करो, ध्यान दे लो, कम बैक करना है ना. चलो next case. Before that we move to the first slide. Now we move the object a little more closer to the mirror. ठीक है, we move the object a little more closer to the mirror and now it is at center of curvature. Now let me know if the object is at C, where the image will be formed. Where the image will be formed if the object is at center of curvature. If the object is placed at center of curvature. बताओ, image will be formed at C and the image will be same size and it will be real and inverted. Yuan is saying very good. बहुत ही बढ़िया, एकदम मजा आ गया. चलो थर्ड केस, Yuan is saying at C. Let's see if image is being formed at C or not. चलो Mikasa is also saying at C. अच्छा ठीक है, डन है. and Yuan is saying, चलो let us write what the third case is when object, देखो this is exactly how you write object. Ma'am, object is at C. Done. Then if you can change the colors and write where the image is. Image is, ma'am, again at C. Very good. And Yuvan said that image will be of the same size. Size will be same as of object. Same as of object. Done है. And then the nature will be real and inverted. The nature will be real and inverted. चलो देखें if Yuvan is right or not. ठीक है. बर्गर और फ्राइज खुद खाओ और पेपर अपना खुद लिखो. ठीक है. हाँ, मिकासा is also saying at C real inverted same size. चलो let's see how we make this image perfectly. ठीक है. चलो क्या करना है? You have to get your scale and pencil. ठीक है. First you have to make the object at center of curvature. ठीक है. This is my center of curvature. This is center of curvature. This is focus and this is pole. Done है. ठीक है. अरे मेरा भी पेपर लिख दो. एक काम करो, मुझे भी देना है नेट गेट, तुम ही लिख दो. हैं? हाँ सही बात है. सोलो एडिट्स. हाय सोलो एडिट्स, कैसे हो? चलो इनको खाने दो समोसा फ्राइज. यू स्टडी. अब क्या करना है? वी नो दैट द इमेज विल बी फॉर्मिंग एट सी. ठीक है. सो यू हैव टू अगेन मेक अ रे पैरेलल टू द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस. डन. एंड देन दैट सेम रे पासिस फ्रॉम द फोकस. सही हो गया. परफेक्ट हो गया पहला केस. ठीक है. Then the second is, now the ray passes from the focus. The ray passes from the focus, gets reflected back and touches the center of curvature. अब यहाँ पे एक secret है. The secret is you have to manipulate your rays. ठीक है. Because वहाँ पे you can't see exactly where your center of curvature is. For that you have to use the compass. That is true. What you will do, you will place the compass here and you will make a essay. You will place the compass and you will make something like this, है ना? Now this is your radius of curvature and your focus. Now if you make the ray diagrams, that will become perfectly. Done? Hello pro edits. ठीक है. But if you don't make the ray diagrams with compass, this is what you have to do. You have to manipulate your rays. Yes, image will be formed at C, but we have to form the image at C, right? So you have to little slightly edit your, manipulate your, क्या बोलते हैं, rays. ठीक है. Done है. Understood? And now the image is being formed at C. ठीक है. The image is formed at C. Correct? अरे रुको हाँ. Done. And the image is of same size. It is real and inverted. ठीक है. Done. Everyone. Let me know if you have any doubts. अरे हो गया भाई तुम्हारा बर्गर समोसा. अभी बताओ if you have any doubts or not. ठीक है. चलें अगले क्वेश्चन पे. चलो. Done. So I'm assuming you don't have any doubts. ठीक है. Let's move on to the fourth case. For fourth case जल्दी बताओ, where will be the object? चलो object is between C and F. तो object कहाँ है? Between C and F. Done. Where will the image be formed? No ma'am, no doubt. Okay, solo edits. चलो if you have no doubt अभी बताओ. Where will the image be formed if the object is between C and F? Where will the image be formed if the object is between C and F? बताओ. बोल परमा. beyond C, and image will be inverted and size is enlarged. Okay, Yuan is saying that the image will be beyond C. ठीक है, Mikasa is also saying that the image will be beyond C. The image will be beyond C. Okay, चलो देखते हैं. Let's see if you are right or wrong. So first the image is between C and F. ठीक है, done है इतना तो. Now we'll make what? We'll make arrays, but before that you have to write everything. You have to write that my object is where? Object is between C and F. Done. Then the image will be, छोड़ो इसी से लिख देते हैं, the image will be beyond C. ठीक है, till here everything is clear. Everyone knows where the object is formed and everyone knows where the image is formed. Object is placed and image is formed. ठीक है, hello ego. चलो ठीक है. Then we have to see the size. So Yuan is saying the size will be enlarged. The size will be enlarged and the nature of image will be, the nature will be real and inverted. The nature will be real and inverted. चलो let's see if Yuan is right or not. है चलो. Hi Amit Kumar. चलो, welcome to the channel Amit Kumar. चलो, we are seeing how to make array diagrams very simply. So we have written where the object is, where the image is, what is the size of the object and what is the nature of the image that will be formed, right? We remember this by now. ठीक है, हाँ न्यू स्टूडेंट अच्छा बिहेव करो गाइज, बहुत अच्छा इंप्रेशन है तुम्हारा. हाँ क्या डाउट है युवान? व्हाट इज योर डाउट? ओके, my doubt was in boards, will they ask meaning of principal focus and center of curvature? Yes, they can. I have seen one previous year where they have directly asked you to explain principal focus and center of curvature. ठीक है, done, clear? Hi everyone, namaste. चलो, what you have to do? First, the ray will be parallel to the principal axis and it will pass from focus. Done? Till here, done? This is very basic. We are doing it. We are repeating the same thing again and again. The ray will be parallel to the principal axis. The ray will be parallel to principal axis and इधर नहीं लिखते हैं, इधर लिखेंगे. ठीक है, the ray is parallel to principal axis and will pass through focus. Another ray will pass from the focus. It will pass from the focus and then it will get reflected and will meet the another ray, first ray, where? Beyond C. C, F. Now you can clearly see that this object is being made beyond C. Done? 55 आए. Is that okay? 55 कितने में से आए? Like it's an imaginary line. What is imaginary line? Yuan? रुको. Let me see. अरे सौरभ भाई समोसा खाओगे? हाँ, yes. देखो, whenever you are explaining principal focus, they'll ask you if you have to explain principal focus for concave mirror or convex mirror or concave lens for convex lens. Done? According to that, yes, principal axis is definitely an imaginary line. Done? Yes. Now, for principal focus, they'll ask you if it is concave mirror, convex mirror. ठीक है? According to that, you have to write. Ma'am, in fifth case, the image is formed at infinity and it is highly magnified and inverted. Okay, Seema Yadav, let me go to the fifth case. ठीक है? I'll definitely keep your answer in mind. चलो, ठीक है? ये हो गया. Now, fourth case is also done. Anyone has any doubt in fourth case? The object was between C and F, clearly between C and F. One ray goes parallel, passes through focus. Another ray passes through focus, goes parallel to principal axis, and those two rays meet at a point which is beyond center of curvature, and since it is below the principal axis, it is real and inverted. ठीक है, चलो next case. Now next case is fifth case. Fifth case, Seema Yadav, if I remember it right, she said कि fifth case में where will the object be? Now the object will be at F. अभी जल्दी जल्दी बताओ where the image will be if the object is at F. Come on, come on, come on. बताओ where the image will be if the object is at focus. Yuan is saying image is formed at infinity and the image will be highly enlarged and inverted. Okay, at F, at infinity, real, inverted, highly enlarged. Very good, very good. Mikasa. Chalo, let's see how will we make the fifth case, right? So this is my fifth case. In fifth case, the object is at focus of the mirror, right? And the image is made C. Now you can either write it is made at infinity, ठीक है, it is made at infinity, or the new NCERT is saying that you can also write the image is not being formed. The image is not formed because at infinity you cannot really see the image, right? You cannot place a screen at infinity and see if the image is being formed or not. Yes, solo edits, that's what I was saying. Very good. No image is formed, you can also write that. अच्छा, युवान तुम्हारे बदले में पढ़ रहा है. अरे न्यू एनसीईआरटी मतलब न्यू वर्जन ऑफ एनसीईआरटी, ठीक है. चलो कैसे बनाना है नाउ. द ऑब्जेक्ट इज एट फोकस. द ऑब्जेक्ट इज, see, this is my focus, this is my center of curvature, and the object is at focus. Done. So the first ray always goes parallel to the principal axis. So first ray always goes parallel to principal axis. Done. And it passes from focus. इतना तो clear है. There is no doubt in anything till here. The first ray goes, in every case, the first ray goes parallel to principal axis, reflect back, passes from focus. Done? Correct? Okay, chalo. Now the next is very important here because we cannot really pass any ray from the focus. Done. So you can do two cases. You can do two things. Either you can pass the ray from pole, ठीक है, because at pole the ray will be deflected at the same angle. So angle I equals to angle R, ठीक है, angle I equals to angle R. ये हो जाएगा, ठीक है. Or you can also do one more thing. You can make the ray pass from center of curvature, because when the ray passes from center of curvature, it comes back the same way. So this can be made, right? देखो ध्यान से. In both cases you can choose any case. Now I recommend you to do pole one, ठीक है. So we'll do the pole one. Now देख रहे हैं, first ray goes parallel to principal axis. First ray goes parallel to principal axis, passes through focus. Another ray now hits at pole and reflects back at the same angle. Angle I equals to angle R. Done. Samosa is so famous, ma'am. ठीक है जी, ठीक है. Done. हाँ जी, परमजीत कौर बताओ। ठीक है, so in this case the image is being formed at infinity and size of the image will be, you can write it is highly enlarged. ठीक है, highly enlarged. Done. And the nature of image will be, although if you are writing that image is not formed, then these does not make any sense, but in any case they ask you options or something, so you have to write the nature will again be real and inverted. Done. Till here any doubt, anyone? Till here any doubt? चलो, हाय रश्मि, अच्छा हम न्यू स्टूडेंट, चलो ठीक है, डन है। हाँ तुम ये कर लो पहले, मार्वल है या एनिमे है, व्हाट डू यू लाइक, यही तो आएगा ना CBSE में। अरे डायग्राम इज गिवन, U इज माइनस इन्फिनिटी, डू यू लाइक मार्वल और डू यू लाइक DC है? चलो, हाय बंटी, हाउ आर यू डूइंग? जो खाए समोसा ना करो उस पे भरोसा। बड़ा ही बहुत ही अच्छा चल रहा है तुम्हारा। ठीक है, डन। सॉरी, कोई नहीं बेटा है। हाँ बंटी, ऑफ कोर्स आई रिमेम्बर यू। ठीक है, सबका सॉरी इज एक्सेप्टेबल, छोड़ा उसको। चलो, नेक्स्ट इज माई 6th केस। नाउ रिमेंबर द 6th केस, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट केस। व्हाई? बिकॉज इट इज एन एक्सेप्शन। डन। अरे भाई अभी तो किसी को नहीं तोड़ा। चलो, सो द 6th केस, बताओ 6th केस में ऑब्जेक्ट कहाँ होता है? Yes, we have the answer. Seema Yadav, art quick student. In 6th case, the image is behind the mirror. Okay, the image is virtual and direct, and it is highly magnified. Very good. Yes, Bunty is our regular student. Hi, Geeta Tiwari. ठीक है, चलो. So in the 6th case, the object is between pole and focus. The object is between pole and focus. Done. And the image is being made. अच्छा, 5th में तो लिखा ही नहीं। 5th में, 5th case, the image is at infinity. Done. It was clear. ठीक है, चलो 6th case. In 6th case, the image is behind the mirror. The image is behind the mirror. Done. चलो, now let's see how to make the 6th case. Very important case, be very careful. ठीक है, now this is my center of curvature, this is focus and this is pole. Done. Now the image is between pole and focus. The image is between pole and focus. Correct? ठीक है, तो first case, always rays travel parallel to principal axis. ठीक है, क्लियर है मैम? ठीक है, चलो, the first case, the first ray goes parallel to principal axis and passes through focus. ठीक है, इतना क्लियर है everyone? Till here any doubt? Till here any doubt? अच्छा, पारो ने बोला लाइव छोड़ दो, फिर मेरा लाइव पढ़ाई छोड़ दो। तो पारो ने क्या बोला, क्या करो पढ़ाई छोड़ के? है फिर 2 दिन बाद पारो बोलेगी मुझे ये चाहिए, मुझे वो चाहिए, फिर क्या बोलेगा? तुमने तो बोला था पढ़ाई छोड़ दो। है हाय एवरीवन, ओके सत्यम, चलो सत्यम करें नेक्स्ट। नाउ द नेक्स्ट केस इज Now here I want you to, again we can do two things. We can either do the pole one, we can either do this one, and the image passes from something here, something like this. The reflected ray will go something like this. Done? Or we can use the center of curvature line. You can use anything. ठीक है? पूरा पढ़िए. हाँ वही तो बोल रही थी, फिर लाइव आ गया. ठीक है चलो. So now what exactly happens here? देखो what is happening if you carefully study these two rays. कौन सी rays? The reflected ones. ये वाली and ये वाली. ठीक है? If you carefully study, these are going away from each other, and if they are going away from each other, there is no chance on earth that they will ever meet. Right? In this direction, in the direction they are going, there is no chance that they will ever meet. Right? ठीक है? Now what we have to do, but we can clearly see the images being formed. So what happened here? What happened here was that we extend this ray backwards. When we extended this ray backwards, we saw that the image was being formed behind the mirror. The images were being formed behind the mirror, and then you can stretch this. ठीक है? The image was forming behind the mirror, and it was, we could clearly see that it is enlarged. ठीक है? We could clearly see that it is enlarged. रुको रुको रुको. What you have to do, you have to extend this image backwards. बहुत बहुत दूर ले जाओ. ठीक है? However दूर you can, and if we see that if we extend these two rays backward, we see that they are meeting behind. We can clearly see कि if they are going away in this direction, they will be going towards each other in another direction, in another universe, right? So this will be now my diagram. This will be now my image. Done? This will now be my image, and it will be what? It will be behind the mirror. ठीक है? This is my principal axis. This will be my image. This will be my image, and in this case, अरे लिखा ही नहीं हमने तो. देखो ऑब्जेक्ट कहाँ है? बताओ जल्दी जल्दी जल्दी. Who will tell first? अरे देवदास, पारो ने नहीं बताया ऑब्जेक्ट कहाँ है. हरे हरे हरे. ठीक है? हाँ हाँ जी बंटी. हेलो. चलो. सो ऑब्जेक्ट किधर है? ऑब्जेक्ट इज बिटवीन फोकस एंड पोल. डन? वी आर डूइंग सिक्स्थ केस. ठीक है? इमेज, वेयर विल द इमेज बी फॉर्म? द इमेज विल बी फॉर्म्ड बिहाइंड द मिरर. ठीक है? The image will be formed behind the mirror. What will be the size of image? Ma'am, size of image will be enlarged. ठीक है? You can write highly enlarged. The size of the image will be highly enlarged, and in this case, very 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 important, in this case, what is the nature of image? The nature of image in this case will be virtual and erect. In sixth case of concave mirror, the nature of image is virtual and erect. ठीक है? very good, very good. Behind the mirror, very 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 good. Infinity, मैम देवदास नशे में धुत है. अच्छा जी, very good. Enlarged behind the mirror. क्या बता दिया? ओके ओके ओके. ठीक है? डन. We are done with 6 cases of concave mirror. देखो, these are the 6 cases of concave mirror. Anyone has any problem in this? Any doubt you can ask right now. जल्दी बता दो जल्दी. 6 cases of concave mirror. First, the object is at infinity, the image is at focus. Second, the object is between C and F, image is beyond C. ठीक है, then at C, the image is at C. Fourth case, object is beyond C, object is between C and F, image is beyond C. Fifth case, the object is at focus, the image is at infinity or not formed. And sixth case, the object is between pole and focus, and the object is between pole and focus, and the image will be behind the mirror. अच्छा, okay, no doubt, okay. चलो, yes, Seema, you were right, very good. VED, नहीं, I don't know, what is VED, Bunty? मैम, I am Supriya, class 10th, CBSE board. मैं अभी तक कुछ नहीं पढ़ी हूँ, बहुत डर लग रहा है, लगना भी चाहिए, but it's fine. अभी पढ़ना शुरू करो, it will be all okay. It's just 10th class. I know you feel very hectic, very in stress कि बहुत ज़्यादा syllabus है, but just start reading. I have put up a video for you to cover complete science in 10 days. Follow that timetable and you will cover the whole science in 10 days. And I'm not saying to like revise only the science subject for 10 days. ठीक है? Clearly 3 to 4 hours a day and go revise that, go follow that timetable. ठीक है? Speed of light. हर लाइव में मेरे को एक बच्चा स्पीड ऑफ लाइट पूछता है, 3 × 10⁻8 मीटर पर सेकेंड. डन. मेरा नाम अदिति है, अदिति. ठीक है, चलो, अदिति है, अदिति. चलो, नेक्स्ट. वी आर डन विद 6 केसेस ऑफ कॉनकेव मिरर. ए देवदास, तुम्हें पारो छोड़ के चली गई तो इसका ये मतलब थोड़ी है कि तुम सबको डीमोटिवेट करोगे. चलो, डन. ओके, 6 केसेस. एनी डाउट? लास्ट चांस. देखो, अभी we'll do a quick summary of the concave mirror. ठीक है? We'll do the quick summary of concave mirror. करें? Concave mirror. So first 5 cases. Image will be real and inverted. The image will be real and inverted. ठीक है? Done है. And it will be of all sizes. ठीक है? The image will be of all sizes. And the sixth case, in the sixth case, we have the image will be virtual and erect. The image will be virtual and erect, and it will be highly enlarged. ठीक है? Done. The image will be highly enlarged and it will be forming behind the mirror. हाँ जी, डाउट बताओ. JJ ma'am will take bio. This is physics class. She'll also come. ठीक है? ओए होए, वर्चुअल इरेक्ट एंड डिमिनिश्ड होता है. ओके, ग्रेट. VED is virtual erect and diminished. Okay, I'll keep in mind. ठीक है? चलो, now let's move on to the next, that is convex mirror. That is convex mirror. Done. Now in convex mirror, I know we have a good news that only 2 cases are there for convex mirror. Done. किसने बोला लाइट स्लो होती है? अच्छा, व्हेन वी डू रिफ्रैक्शन, देखो लाइट की स्पीड इन एयर इन वैक्यूम इज 3 × 10⁸ मीटर पर सेकेंड, बट व्हेन इट enters into a different medium, either glass, either water, then its speed can change by little bit. हाँ जी शांत, हेलो, ठीक है, चलो let's see the first case. देखो, we only have 2 cases for convex mirror. First case is when the object is at infinity, okay, the object is at infinity, and second case when object is anywhere between, the object is anywhere between pole and infinity from the mirror. Done. We only have these 2 cases for convex mirror. Yes. चलो, at infinity, at focus, okay, real inverted highly diminished, okay, Mikasa, I want you to think about it again. Is it actually real and inverted or something else? कैसे फिर यूज कांस्टेंट कहते हैं, उसे कांस्टेंट कहते हैं. कांस्टेंट इज लाइक, देखो, इन एयर इट विल बी ऑलवेज 3 × 10⁸ मीटर पर सेकेंड, whether the air is here, whether the air is in Bihar, whether the air is in UP, whether the air is in Punjab, it will be 3 × 10⁸ meter per second. But as soon as it enters the water, its speed changes. That's why we call it constant in air, constant in vacuum. ठीक है? Hi Razia Begum. Done. चलो. Yes, behind the mirror. Yes, okay. Yuan is saying it is formed at focus behind the mirror, right? Yes. Okay, Disha, I'll pray for you. ठीक है, चलो. Now let's see our first case, that the object is at infinity. Now we know when the object is at infinity, the rays will come as parallel to principal axis. So can I make this? These are the rays coming parallel to principal axis. Done. Now where is the focus of this mirror? Very important thing. The focus is on the other side of mirror, right? Everyone understood? In this case, the object is placed at infinity and the image is formed at F. It is diminished and the image will be virtually rect and convex. Very good. Now it is correct, Seema. Ma'am, do we need to learn all the refractive index of all the materials given in a texture? Dekho, you don't have to learn all the refractive indexes. Just maybe remember air, glass and water. Those they will give you in the question, in the brackets they will give you that the refractive index of air, refractive index of glass and water is this and this, and solve the question. You don't have to remember them. At focus, very good, Bunty. ठीक है, चलो. Okay, now the image will be passing from focus. देखो, this, what you have to do, you don't have to, in the case of convex mirror, you will not draw proper lines, you will draw dotted lines, okay, because it is appearing that the rays are passing from focus, but actually they got reflected. How they got reflected? Just give me a minute. ठीक है, देखो, why we made dotted lines, here is the reason. Because the actual rays, they got reflected something like this, something like this, something like this, something like this. And in case of convex mirror, the rays are diverging. The rays are diverging. ठीक है? The rays are diverging and we make them then in such a way, it looks like they diverge in such a way, it looks like that the rays are passing from focus. So this is where the image looks like it is being formed. So the image is formed at focus, and in convex mirror we know the size at focus is diminished it is highly diminished, it is highly diminished, and the nature of image, the nature of image in case of convex mirror is virtual and erect, virtual and erect. Done everyone? Understood? Any doubt? यार गजब हो तुम लोग, ठीक है? Done? चलो. Now the next case we know the object is anywhere between pole and infinity. ठीक है? The object is anywhere between pole and infinity of the convex mirror, right? Yes, virtual and erect, virtual and erect, very good. ठीक है? Ma'am, what happens to the image formed by a convex lens if half of it is covered with black paper? देखो, it's a very conceptual question, but the answer is the image will be formed at the same position. The image, the nature of the image will be same, but the brightness of the image will be lowered. ठीक है? It will be very less brightness. It will be of very, very less brightness. ठीक है? Done, Devdas. Class will go on for another hour. ठीक है? चलो. Next is the image is the object is anywhere between pole and focus. So let's say this is my object. Done? And let's make the pole, let's make the focus and center of curvature of convex mirror. It's your wish, Bunty. ठीक है? We are just doing ray diagrams. चलो. So first what happens is we know the very basic, the first ray goes parallel to principal axis. इतना डन है. And since it is a convex mirror, it is a convex mirror, yes, virtual and erect in this case as well, but let us see how to make the diagram. ठीक है? So what we'll see? We'll see that the image, this ray is passing from focus, but it is a dotted line. You have to make dotted line. समझ आ गया? And now this goes backwards. Done? You have to make dotted lines behind the mirror always. Done? बताओ. Done? Now next is when the ray is passing through the center of curvature, and if it passes through center of curvature, देखो, let us make this again. If a ray passes from center of curvature, what you have to do in this case, you will draw again the dotted line and make it pass through center of curvature, and actually it will go back the same path it came because it is passing from center of curvature. Done? And the image will be formed then where? The image will be formed here. ठीक है? Everyone understood? So this is my object and this on the other hand is my image. This is the image. Done? Everyone understood? Why dotted line? Yes. Let me tell you. Why dotted line? Correct. Because the line is imaginary. Because what is happening is when the ray is hitting the convex mirror, it is coming back. It is not going behind the mirror, right? Till here it is true. It is going back, and when we are just extending the actual ray, this ray goes like this and it reflects back. So we expand this ray behind and we see that it is actually passing through focus. ठीक है? Yes. In second case of convex mirror, the object is placed between infinity and pole. The image is formed The image is formed between pole and focus behind the mirror and the size is small, virtual and erect. Done? Okay, very good. Pranathi, am I pronouncing it right? Pranathi also is saying because the dotted, exactly, correct, the dotted line is the virtual one and this is the real ray. That's why in case of concave mirror, see, in case of concave mirror, real rays are meeting and making the image. That's why we call it real and inverted image. But in case of convex mirror, virtual rays, the dotted rays, virtual rays are making the image. That's why we call it virtual and erect. Done? The second case, okay, I'm repeating. What happens is, देखो, when the object is anywhere between pole and infinity, so this is the pole of the mirror and somewhere along the line there is infinity. Now object is anywhere placed on the between infinity and pole. Done. Now what happens is the first ray, it goes parallel to principal axis, and now what you have to do, we have to cleverly make the ray diagram. ठीक है. Now this, if the ray is parallel, it will pass from focus, but since it's a convex mirror, the actual ray will not pass from focus, the ray will get diverged. But if we extend it backwards, we will see that it is passing from the focus of the concave mirror. And same for the center of curvature. Here you will pass the ray, and if you extend it backwards, you will see it is coming from center of curvature. So the image is formed between pole and focus. समझ में आया बंटी? Related ma'am, please. What? ठीक है, done everyone. And here the size is always diminished. ठीक है. Now let us see the summary of convex mirror. Done. The summary of convex mirror. Now in convex mirror we just have two cases, right? We just have two cases. For that, first case, the object is at infinity and the image is at focus, right? And very important thing, the image is always virtual. In case of convex mirror, always virtual, always erect, and in this case it is highly diminished. It is highly diminished. बोलो, समझ में आया? ठीक है? Done? Yes, at focus. The second case, what was the second case? The object was between infinity and pole, right? And the image was formed between pole and focus of the convex mirror. ठीक है? Now in this case also the image is virtual and erect and it is also diminished. So what we learned from here? In case of convex mirror, the image is always virtual and erect and it always diminished. ठीक है? See, I'm coming to that. Just give me 1 minute, Amit. I'm coming to magnification. ठीक है? Just the next slide. हाँ यार, सब समोसा बर्गर लगा रखे. I know. I can't just stop the chat. Hey, samosa burger बंद करो, पढ़ो. If you score 95 plus, I'll send you samosa burger in your homes. Done? Deal? अभी बंद करो. ठीक है? चलो. Yes, come back mode on. Now no focus on chats. ठीक है? Very good. Done? This slide. Informative. देखो, what did we see from here? In concave mirror, image can be real and inverted and it can be virtual and erect. ठीक है? It can be enlarged, highly enlarged, point sized, diminished as well. ठीक है, it can be virtual and erect. But in case of convex mirror, it will always be only virtual and erect, not real and inverted, only virtual and erect, and it will be diminished. ठीक है, चलो डन. नेक्स्ट, ठीक है, नाउ वी आर डन विद मिरर्स एंड विल सी द साइन कन्वेंशंस. ठीक है, बहुत हो गया तुम्हारा बर्गर समोसा. जस्ट फोकस हियर फॉर 5 minutes. ठीक है, जस्ट फोकस हियर फॉर 5 minutes. वी विल बी डूइंग साइन कन्वेंशंस. वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, वेरी बेसिक. क्या करना है, दिस इज द पोल, राइट. ऑन लेफ्ट हैंड साइड ऑफ द मिरर all the distances will be negative. ठीक है, and on the right hand side of the mirror, all the distances will be positive. Done है यहाँ तक, everyone? Yes. And above the principal axis height is positive, below the principal axis height is negative. This is the most basic sign convention. Understood everyone? Yes, done. Okay. हाँ लेंस होगा ना, लेंस ही करा रहे हैं, करा के जाएंगे. ठीक है, डोंट वरी, पूरा लेंस विल कवर. Now understand the sign convention first. Left side of the pole the distance is negative, right side of the pole the distance is positive. Until here clear? Done? Yes, u is always negative. I'm coming to that. ठीक है, हाँ, okay. Ma'am, when light travels from air to glass, does it wavelength increase, decrease, remains the same? Let me just complete this. I'll give you the answer. ठीक है, we can even calculate this. Let me just tell you with the help of a formula. ठीक है, उसके पहले ये देख लो. Now u is always negative. ठीक है, as who said it? Yes, Amit Kumar said u is always negative. Very good. Now v, in case of mirror, if it is real and inverted, v is negative. Real and inverted, v is negative. If it is virtual and erect, v is positive. Now focal length of concave mirror. This is the focal length of concave mirror. Focal length of concave mirror is always negative, hence radius of curvature will also be negative. And then height above the principal axis positive, below the principal axis negative. ठीक है, done. Sign convention of concave mirror clear. चलो, next is same sign convention but convex mirror. Now again here the distance is negative, distance is positive. For where? Right hand side, for left hand side. Height above the principal axis positive, height below the principal axis negative. Till here everything is clear? Done? I'll explain everything to you about refraction. Just give me 1 minute. We are done with mirrors, okay? रुक जाओ. क्या नहीं? What नहीं? अंजू नहीं आई? क्या समझ नहीं आया? डन या समझ नहीं आया? ओके, लेट मी एक्सप्लेन कॉन्वेक्स मिरर टू यू. ठीक है, लेफ्ट हैंड साइड ऑफ द मिरर, right hand side of the mirror. Left hand side distance is negative, right hand side distance is positive. Above the principal axis height is positive, below the principal axis height is negative. I'll get back to your question. हाँ जी exactly. In lens अभी देखेंगे. ठीक है, so left hand side negative, right hand side positive. U is always negative. In case of convex mirror, the images formed is always virtual and erect. We studied, right? And for virtual and erect, V is always positive. For virtual and erect, V is always positive for mirrors. ठीक है, then focal length of convex mirror. Focal length of convex mirror is always positive, radius of curvature positive, height above the principal axis positive, below the principal axis negative. ठीक है, डन। चलो नेक्स्ट देखते हैं, विल मूव ऑन टू, अच्छा उसके पहले go join the WhatsApp channel. Yes, like the session, very important. You are here from so much time, I have not said anything to you. जल्दी जल्दी लाओ जाओ और लाइव लाइक करो सेशन, फटाफट फटाफट फटाफट, आई एम वेटिंग। जाओ 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 जाओ, सेशन लाइक करो एंड join the WhatsApp channel and join the and subscribe the channel. जल्दी करो जल्दी करो जल्दी करो, ठीक है। चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, अभी what you have to do, revise all the summary again, just one more time. Concave mirror will make both real and inverted. देखो I'll give you इसका screenshot ले लेना, ठीक है, real and inverted, and it will also make virtual and erect images and erect image, ठीक है, this is also image, done. U is always always negative, U is always always negative, done. In case of real and inverted, V is also negative. In case of virtual and erect, V is positive, done. For concave mirror, focal length is always negative, done. Anything left here? ठीक है, हाँ हाँ, clear मैम, okay clear बेटा. Then in convex mirror only one kind of image is formed, that is virtual and erect, ठीक है. In this case U is again always negative, and for virtual and erect V is always positive, done. And focal length of convex mirror is always positive. Now talking about magnification, ठीक है, magnification में क्या है, for real and inverted, for real and inverted magnification is always negative, done. For virtual and erect magnification is always positive, ठीक है. And in this case for virtual and erect again magnification will always be positive. Everyone understood this or not? Any doubt, just let me know. In this whole summary of the mirror, any doubt, let me know. चलो बताओ बताओ बताओ, any doubt, take the screenshot. You can take the screenshot of this if you want. This is the whole concise clear concept of the mirrors, ठीक है. yes yes yes, mirror formula भी बता देते हैं. चलो, for mirror formula we have 1 by f equals to 1 by v plus 1 by u. This is our mirror formula which can be used for both the mirrors, ठीक है. चलो चले, नो मैम नो डाउट. अरे तो नाराज क्यों हो रहे हो, नो डाउट अच्छी बात है ना, नो डाउट. चलो ओके ओके, वेरी गुड वेरी गुड. हाँ देवदास, आई एम कमिंग फॉर दैट, लेट मी गेट टू द रिफ्रैक्शन टॉपिक. चलो, the next is refraction. उसके पहले let's take देवदास doubt. देवदास is saying कि refraction हो रहा है and the light is going from air to glass. This is air, this is air and this is glass. See, here you will be using a formula which is a bit higher, but let's see. Hi, good evening. ठीक है, nu is equal to c by lambda. Now this nu is what? This is frequency, ठीक है. Now this frequency of the incident light is fixed. This is fixed. Nu क्या होता है? This is fixed. So let's write the relationship between c and lambda, where c is the velocity, c is the velocity of light and lambda is the wavelength of light, ठीक है. Now we can write c equals to या lambda equals to v by f. Let's not write this as c, let's write it as v by lambda because c is specifically for the velocity of light, ठीक है. ठीक है, प्यार के इजहार हो रहे हैं, बताओ पेपर आने वाले हैं, चलो कोई बात नहीं। दिस इज टिल हियर इट इज क्लियर देवदास जी, इट इज क्लियर, ठीक है। नाउ द स्पीड ऑफ लाइट इन एयर इज डेफिनेटली मोर देन स्पीड ऑफ लाइट इन ग्लास, वी नो दैट, correct? So here, from here, lambda is directly proportional to v, right? Because f is fixed. If f is fixed, so lambda is directly proportional to v. That means if v is more, lambda is more. Lambda is what? Lambda is wavelength. So that means lambda of light in air will be more than lambda of light in glass. Done? And this is how you solve a question. ठीक है? Clear हो गया? Very good. ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, डन। चलो, yes, speed and wavelength changes when light travel from one medium to another, correct? तो हम बात करते हैं, ब्लॉक कर दिया करूँगा, ठीक है, हाँ हाँ हाँ, yes, lambda is a Greek alphabet, yes, very good. चलो, next let's move on to refraction, and we'll start with the very first, that is my which lens is this? जल्दी बताओ, which lens is this? Convex lens or concave lens? Fill in the blanks. कौन सा लेंस है, कौन सा लेंस है? हाँ जी मैम, हाँ जी गुड्डू, जल्दी जल्दी बताओ कौन सा लेंस है? Which lens is this? बताओ 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 बताओ। Convex, very good. Solo edits Satyam, yes, I remember your name. And Amit Kumar, they are saying it is a convex lens, very good. It is a convex lens, बहुत अच्छे, ठीक है। Now yes, good is also saying convex lens, Yuvan also saying convex lens, very good, very good, very good. Chalo, again this will have 6 cases just like our concave mirror. Convex lens will have 6 cases just like my concave mirror, because this is very similar to concave mirror, and this is called converging lens. This is called converging lens. Converging lens. समझ में आ गया? Everyone, समझ में आ गया? This is called converging lens. अबे यार क्या कर रहे हो तुम लोग? हाँ चलो, okay, okay, okay. Welcome back, Yadav ji. चलो, so we have 6 cases. First case, again, when the object is this is my object and this is image. Done? We'll see exactly where the object and image is first. So for the first case, the object is at infinity. Where will the image be if the object is at infinity? Concave mirror is similar to convex lens. Very good, Satyam. In first case, the image is formed at f2. It is real and inverted and extremely diminished. Okay, Seema Yadav saying, very good, very good. Chalo. First, exactly. So the image will be at f2. Let's just see first what is f1, f2, everything. ठीक है? ठीक है. So in this case of lenses, this is f1. Right? Why we have 2 focuses? Because we are getting refraction. The light is going inside the lens and passing it. In case of mirror, it was getting reflected back. But in case of lenses, it is passing the lens. ठीक है? Yes, very good. So here we also have f2. And instead of writing C as center of curvature, we write 2f1. And then here it will be 2f2. Done? ठीक है? Okay. चलो. So the first case, the image object is at infinity. That means rays will be coming parallel and if the rays are coming parallel, let's make this diagram. Chalo, first this is my optical center, right? This is my optical center and this is, you can call it optical axis or the axis of the lens. ठीक है, because here we will be taking all the distances. Your Instagram ID, और तुमको मेरी Instagram ID क्यों चाहिए भैया? Yes, F1 to F1, F2 to F2. Done, done, done. We have lens formula, we have F1s. Very good, very good. Chalo. So in the first case, the rays will be parallel to principal axis. Array, the rays will be parallel to principal axis, and where it will be converging? Jaldi batao. If the rays are parallel to principal axis, they will be passing from where? They will be passing from why does a convex mirror never form a real image no matter where the object is placed? देखो, convex mirror is a diverging mirror. That means whenever rays hit the mirror, we are talking about mirror, right? Whenever the rays hit a mirror, they get diverged. That means they are going away from each other. And if two rays are going away from each other, they can never meet, right? That's why we extend them backwards and we say that the image is virtual and direct. Okay, okay, okay. चलो चलो fast करते हैं, fast. Yes. Size of the image of a concave lens and convex lens is same at each case. No, no, no. We have different cases for concave and convex lens. ठीक है? चलो चलो अमित जी ने बोला है fast करने के लिए. Yes. At F2 we have the answer. At F2 you won. Ankit, very good, very good, very good. So you just make the rays converge at F2, and as you can see the real rays are meeting at F2. That means the image in this case will be what? What will be the nature of image in this case, everyone? Jaldi batao. The nature of image here, the object was at infinity. The object was at infinity and the image is at F2. What is the nature of image? Concave mirror and convex lens. Yes, yes, yes. The size will be same. ठीक है? हाँ हाँ हाँ. क्या? I'm trying to find out the right comment that I have to answer. चलो. Real and inverted. Very good. So in this case the image will be, the nature of image will be real and inverted, and it will be point sized, and it will be point sized. Very good. Chalo, next case. Before that we have to write second case. Now we are bringing the object even closer to the lens. First it was at infinity, now it will be beyond 2f2. Done. F1 to F1. So it will be beyond 2f2. This will be my object. Done. So the object will be beyond 2f2. Where will the image be formed? Jaldi batao, jaldi batao, jaldi batao. Yes, real, inverted, diminished, highly. Very good. Beyond 2f2. Very good. Ha ha ha. And then where will the image be formed? Where will the image be formed? So in this case the image will be formed between, just like concave mirror, between F2 and 2F2. अरे मैंने उल्टा लिख दिया. Did I do? Wait. This will be 2F1, F1, F2, 2F2. ठीक है? Between F2 and 2F2. अरे मत तंग करो यार. In second case, the image is formed between F2 and 2F2. It is real and inverted and it is diminished. Seema, very good. Seema is doing great. So proud of you. हाँ कर दो सब कर दो, बर्गर को फ्राई कर दो, ठीक है. Center of curvature, see, in case of lenses we are not using mirrors. That means the ray is not getting reflected. So it is just a terminology to differentiate between mirror and lenses. There is no certain thing that we have to use C for lens or not. ठीक है? Very good, very good, very good. ठीक है? ठीक है. चलो, very good. We have the answer as between F2 and 2F2. Let us make it again. Now we have, this is F1, this is 2F1, this is F2, and this is 2F2. Done. Now the object is beyond 2F1, right? Now what will happen? The ray, one ray will go parallel to the principal axis. Very clear, everyone? One ray will go parallel to principal axis and it will be passing through F2. It will be passing through F2. Something like this, okay? And another ray, it will be passing from optical center. Now this is something new. This is optical center. So in case of mirrors, when the ray was passing through center of curvature, it was coming back on the straight path. But in case of lenses, when the ray is passing from optical center, it goes without getting refracted. ठीक है? ठीक है? चलो, next, the ray is passing through the optical center and it is going without getting refracted. Done? समझ में आ गया? And this is where, my friend, the image will be formed. That is beyond F2 and 2F2. Done? Any doubt? So here the object was beyond 2F2. The object was beyond 2F2 and the image is between, the image is between F2 and 2F2. अरे यार यहाँ पे फिर से 2F2 लिख दिया, 2F1, my mistake. ठीक है? And the nature of image will be, nature of image is real and inverted. The nature of image is real and inverted and it is diminished. Size is, it is diminished. Done? Anyone has any doubt? Let me know. Jaldi. Real, inverted and diminished. Very good. ठीक है? चलो. Next part is, now the object is, the third is, now the object is at 2F1. The object is at 2F1. So the image will also be at 2F2. Done? Understood, everyone? The image will also be at 2F2. खतरनाक. चले, चलो इधर देखो, जल्दी जल्दी देखो, जल्दी जल्दी देखो. चलो, क्या करना है? The image is, first we'll write focuses F1, 2F1, F2, F2, then 2F2. क्या है? The image, the object is at 2F1. So what will happen? One ray will go parallel to principal axis, ठीक है, या optical axis in this case, and it will pass from the focus. It will pass from the focus. Done? थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ होगा इधर. It will pass from the focus. Done? Focus थोड़ा पीछे बनाते हैं इसका. Let me, ठीक है, रुको 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 रुको. Focus will make the focus at here. ठीक है? Ideally this should be same difference. ठीक है? So you make with scale. Done? Yes, add 2f2, real inverted, same size. You guys are so intelligent. And we have the answer for third case, that is formed at 2f2, real inverted, same size as that of object. Very good, very good. Seema, Yuvan, everyone. हाँ युवान, क्या हो गया? चलो. So the next is the ray will be passing from optical center and it will be meeting at 2f2. You have to again manipulate this. ठीक है, थोड़ा बहुत you have to manipulate. Done. So we'll make 2f2 here. That's why I'm asking you to use pencil, because we are playing with our mind. ठीक है, print hello world कहाँ से आ गया ओए? चलो, so this is my image that is formed at 2f2. ठीक है, now be very careful where you are making 2f2. That's why I asked you to use the pencil. Okay, use the pencil, and this is where 2f2 is. Now the image is formed at 2f2. The nature of images, as everyone said, the nature of images real and inverted, and the size is same as that of the object. Same as object. Understood? कैसे manipulate करना है इसको? किसी को बताना मत कि मैंने तुमको बोला है कि manipulate करना है. ठीक है? At 2f1. समझ में आ गया? पाइथन पढ़ा है लल्ला. सही बात है, पाइथन पढ़ा है लल्ला. Okay, let's move on to the third. चलो, let's move on to the fourth case. Now fourth case is where the object is where? In fourth case, now the object is between 2f2 and 2f1. Between 2f1 and f1. देखो, the object is now between 2f1 and f1. ठीक है? So fourth case, the object is between 2f1 and f1. Where the image will be formed? जल्दी बता दो. Hi, the George 1. In fourth case, the image is formed beyond 2f2. It is real and inverted and magnified. Very good. So the image is being formed beyond 2f2. Very good that you remember this. But are you learning how to make the ray diagrams? ठीक है, पहले वो बताओ. ठीक है, चलो. This is f1. This is 2f1. Let us make our image, our object between 2f1 and f1. Now what will happen? One ray will go parallel to the optical axis, right? One ray went parallel to optical axis. One ray went parallel to optical axis. Understood? ठीक है? And now it will pass from focus. Let's say this is f2. So it will pass from the focus. Done है? Second is that it will pass from the optical center and it will go without any refraction. It will go without any refraction. ठीक है? And it goes and it meets something like here. So here this will be my image formed, right? So we'll make 2f2 somewhere here. No. So you can make the 2f2 right here at anywhere. ठीक है? Because the image is formed beyond 2f2, so you can write here 2f2. And the image is formed beyond 2f2, behind 2f2. Very good. Good. Very good. You watch f1 every day. Yes, definitely. People who likes to draw will definitely like this chapter. ठीक है? So the object and the images beyond बियॉन्ड 2f2। नेचर ऑफ इमेज क्या है, जल्दी बताओ। नेचर ऑफ इमेज इज रियल एंड इन्वर्टेड एंड द साइज हियर इज enlarged. Size here is enlarged. Done? Any doubt, anyone? ठीक है? Done? Yes. Behind 2f2. Behind 2f2. Very good. Very good. चलो. Next case, our fifth case. Our fifth case. Now in fifth case, we bring the object more closer, and the object is now at f1. The object is now at f1. Where will the image be formed? हाँ बेटा, f1 is sports. I know that. बताओ. All clear. In fifth case, the image is formed at infinity. It is real and inverted and highly magnified. Very good. Seema and Yuvan are winning the game here. Everyone. Okay. Chalo. Very good. Let's make the image. Banaye. Chalo. In fifth case, we have object that is at f1. ठीक है, at f1. Let's draw f1, and here will be 2f1, here will be f2, and here will be 2f2. क्या करना है? We have to place our object at focus. रख दिया, done. First ray goes parallel. First ray goes parallel. Always draw optical axis first. So first ray always parallel to optical this प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस. डन. एग्जाम में तो हम ही जीतेंगे. ओके, यस, ठीक है. फिर नो इमेज ऑल्सो यू कैन से, एट इन्फिनिटी ऑल्सो यू कैन से. वेरी गुड. सो फर्स्ट रे इज पैरेलल टू द ऑप्टिकल एक्सिस एंड इट विल गो फ्रॉम द फोकस, right? And the second is it will pass directly from optical center. It will pass directly from optical center. थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ हो गया. We have to make the f2 again. Wait. पहले we'll make ray, because see why I am telling you. देखो, first you have to make the object at focus. Now what is the exact case you have to do? You have to, देखो, wait करो. Now it goes parallel, right? The first ray, it goes parallel to the optical axis and it passes through f1, f2, right? ब्रेक मिल सकता है, बस इसके बाद ब्रेक ले लेना. डन. For 2 minutes I'll give you the break. हाँ 2 मिनट रुक जाओ, 2 मिनट. Just do this. ठीक है? And it will pass through the focus. It will pass through the focus. Now you have to make these two rays in such a manner that they don't meet each other. Okay? That they are parallel to each other. Done? So make them something like this, and so that they don't meet. Okay? See, now they are somewhat parallel to each other, right? And this is my f2, and somewhere here we'll have 2f2. That is not really necessary in this case. And the image will now be at infinity, or you can say not formed. And if you are writing at infinity, the nature will be what? The nature will be real and inverted, and the size will be highly enlarged. Done, everyone? Understood? Hey, ज़्यादा मत बोलो. Hello, संगमा. I am okay. ठीक है? 1 hour 40 minutes हो गया है. AI जॉब ले जाएगा? अरे नहीं ले जाएगा भाई, मैं भी तो कर रहा हूँ ना. तुम भी करोगे ऐसी जॉब? नहीं ले जाएगा जॉब तुम्हारी AI. ठीक है? चलो, अंडरस्टूड? अभी ब्रेक चाहिए या पढ़ाऊं? जल्दी बताओ, यू हैव 1 मिनट। जल्दी बताओ, जल्दी बताओ। यू हैव 1 मिनट टू टेल मी कि ब्रेक चाहिए या नहीं, और आई विल स्टार्ट टीचिंग। In sixth case, the image is formed virtual and erect and enlarged behind the mirror. अरे अमित जी, दोबारा लिखो your answer. Your answer is true but not behind the mirror. In sixth case, the image will be formed at the same side of the lens and nature will be virtual and erect. The image will be enlarged. Very good, very good. पारों से मिलना है, पारों से नहीं मिलना है, नहीं मिलने देंगे आज तुमको पारों से। हाँ जी, न्यूमेरिकल कराएंगे। वी हैव सो मेनी लाइव्स अहेड। I have done numericals for you. If you want to watch right now, you can go on the channel. There are lots of videos जहाँ I have covered numericals of light, ठीक है, of electricity, everything. Then हाँ, okay, I'll explain you sign convention. जिसको भी ब्रेक लेना है ले लो. Yes, whoever is asking for break, जाके ब्रेक ले आओ फटाफट भाग के. Until then, I'm explaining sign conventions. Okay, the one I've already explained for mirrors. I'll be explaining that. ठीक है? हाँ, I know Seema, you have written it. Yes, very good. I have read your answer. ठीक है, चलो जिसको ब्रेक लेना है जाके आओ. Until then, I am teaching you sign conventions. Somebody asked the doubt. देखो, we'll study from this. Okay? चलो, first let's go to sign conventions of concave mirror. ठीक है? Concave mirror, you have to remember 4 things. For distance, on the left hand side, distance is negative. Let me just erase it. देखो, this is your mirror. On the left hand side of the mirror, distance is always negative. ठीक है? On the right hand side, distance is always positive. That means if your image is on the left hand side, it will be minus v. If the image is on the right hand side, distance will be plus v. हाँ, वही बता रही हूँ. ठीक है भैया, नुक्कड़ का समोसा ले आओ. ठीक है? Now height above the principal axis is always positive. Height below the principal axis is always negative. Done? Till here everything is good. ठीक है? Now this is the everything I've written. देखो, left hand side of the pole negative. I've already told you. दिख रहा है? Left hand side of the pole. This is the pole. Left hand side negative. Right hand side positive. Done? ठीक है? क्या? What, Amit? What are they asking in the 6th case? ठीक है? उसके बाद u is always negative. U is always negative. Now, distance of v. If the image is real and inverted, that means in 5 cases of concave mirror, if the image is real and inverted, we take it as negative. If the image is virtual and erect, we take it as positive. Done? Focal length of concave mirror is always negative. Focal length of concave mirror is always negative, hence radius of curvature is negative. Height above the principal axis is positive, height below negative. ठीक है? अरे कोई बात नहीं, तुम प्रॉपर ब्रेक, जिसको ब्रेक मिलना है ले लो ना. दिस इज द टॉपिक आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड यू बिफोर. हाँ, ट्रिक्स बता रहे हो, रुक जाओ. पहले अंडरस्टैंड इट, देन विल गो टू द ट्रिक्स, राइट? देखो, एंड नाउ अगेन, अब देखो, कॉन्वेक्स मिरर, लेफ्ट हैंड साइड नेगेटिव, राइट हैंड साइड पॉजिटिव. अबव द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस पॉजिटिव, बिलो द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस नेगेटिव. डन? ठीक है? नाउ देखो, लेफ्ट हैंड साइड नेगेटिव, राइट हैंड साइड पॉजिटिव. इमेज डिस्टेंस इज ऑलवेज नेगेटिव. v फॉर रियल एंड इन्वर्टेड v is negative. For virtual and erect v is positive. height above the principal axis positive, below the negative, and focal length of convex mirror is always positive. ठीक है. Now coming to the trick, देखो, this slide is the only slide you need for sign conventions. ठीक है. Now concave mirror दिख रहा है. Concave mirror is something like this. This is left hand side, this is right hand side. So in first 5 cases of concave mirror, देखो, you will get the trick only when you understand the actual topic. ठीक है. So first understand, and this is how you remember. Real and inverted concave mirror forms 2 kind of images. First is real and inverted, second is virtual and direct. This is first to 5 cases, and this is the 6th case, right? For real and inverted, U is always negative. We know that. V is also negative for real and inverted. For real and inverted, V is always negative. Inverted, negative. Inverted means ulta. Ulta is, and negative is also kind of ulta. So real and inverted is negative. ठीक है? ठीक है? Then magnification for real and inverted is also negative. समझ में आया? Whoever is asking about sign conventions, समझ में आया? जी मैम. Okay. Then for virtual and direct, U is always negative, V and M is positive. Then moving on to convex mirror. This is the mirror formula. For convex mirror, both cases form virtual and direct image, and it is always diminished. U is always negative. For virtual and direct, V is positive, magnification is positive. Done. Ma'am, in the lens image formation in the 6th case, the image is formed behind the mirror. This thing is asked by my school teacher. Acha, in the lens image formation, the 6th case, the image is formed behind the mirror. Dekho, you are saying lens image formation, and then you are saying it is formed behind the mirror. How does that make sense, Amit? है ना? Let's see. चलो, let's move on to the 6th case. जो भी ब्रेक पे गया था उसको वापस बुला लो. Let's move on to the 6th case. देखो, 6th case is when the object is between F1 and optical center. This is the optical center and the object is somewhere here. ठीक है? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cases. ठीक है? Okay. No. 1 is at infinity, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cases. ठीक है? होए. ठीक है? चलो. 6th case कहाँ? Image will be found between where? This will be at infinity for 5th case. 4, 3, 2, 1. बताओ, in the 6th case where the image will be found? Everyone said hi Aman Yadav. Wow. चलो, in 6th case it will be same side of lens. Same side of lens. ठीक है? Let's see कैसे बनाते हैं. This we have 6th case. The object is between F1 and optical center. So this is my optical center. ठीक है? This is the optical center and the object is between F1 and optical center. That means this is my object. This is my object. इतना समझ में आया? सुनो, बताओ, इतना समझ में आ गया? Everyone, the object is between F1 and optical center. Done? बताओ. हाँ, मेरा नाम बटरफ्लाई है. What is optical density? देखो, optical density is my lens is there the ability of that lens to pass the light, how much it will refract, how much it will bend, depends on the optical density of the lens. ठीक है, how dense it is. What is principal focus? See, when principal focus is asked, they'll ask you if it is principal focus of concave mirror or convex mirror. Similar for lenses. So for concave mirror and convex lens, the principal focus is somewhere where the rays, when coming parallel to principal axis, they converge. That point is called principal focus. ठीक है? अच्छा, बहुत बहुत दुख दर्द है भैया, तुम्हारा डायलॉग कॉपी कर लिया. The power of the lens then is in 0. That means a normal human being. We know for a normal human being, far point is infinity. That means focal length is infinity. If focal length is infinity, then power of lens is 1 by focal length, 1 by infinity is 0. समझ में आ गया? चलो. Now, in this case, one ray will go parallel and it will pass through the focus. So, let's say this is F2, this is 2F2. So, it will pass through the focus, right? And the another ray is passing through optical center. See now, very carefully. Now, can you clearly see that these rays are drifting apart? Right? These rays are drifting apart. Just like your syllabus is drifting apart. Come back तो हो नहीं रहा है. It is the property of concave lens that it is diverging. It is made in such a shape. See, देखो ऐसे. This is the shape of concave mirror, concave lens. The light comes here and it gets diverged. It doesn't converge. It doesn't send the ray in such a way that it gets converged. It is made in such a way that it acts as a diverging lens. ठीक है? ठीक है? चलो. Now, अब क्या करना है? Since you can clearly see that these rays are drifting apart. So what we have to do? We will extend them backwards. We will extend those backwards, right? And then these meet at such a point on the same side of the lens, and hence, ma'am, this is my image formed. Done. This is image and this was my object. Done हो गया, खत्म हो गया, everyone. So the image is formed on same side of the mirror, same side of lens. Sorry, same side of lens. Done. हाँ ठीक है ठीक है. You want me to explain principal focus, right? ठीक है. देखो. See, this is my concave mirror. This is my concave mirror, है ना? And this is my convex lens. We know these are almost similar. Now what happens कि these rays are coming parallel, है ना? And they reflect and converge at the same point. These converge at the same point. This is called focus. So you have to write for concave mirror. For concave mirror, when rays are coming parallel, to principal axis, they will converge at a point. देख लो ध्यान से. They will converge at a point. Now that point will be your principal focus. Done. Same for convex lens. ठीक है? Done. Explain it again. This one, देखो, a ray, this is my object. This is my object. अरे रुको. This is my object. One ray goes parallel. you can clearly see that one ray is going parallel and it is passing through focus. इतना तक तो क्लियर है. Another ray we know goes directly from optical center and it goes without refraction. Now you can clearly see that these two rays are drifting apart. Even if you extend it बहुत further, they are moving away from each other, so they cannot meet at any point. ठीक है? Done? They cannot meet at any point, so we extend them backwards and we see that they meet at this point, and this is now my image. Done? हो गया खत्म. So the image, the nature of image in this case it is virtual and erect. It is virtual and erect and its size is enlarged. ठीक है? Its size is enlarged. Done? चलो. दुनिया पलट जाएगी, कोई बात नहीं. दो ही और रह गए हैं. If you want to stay, that's your wish. Now the next is concave lens. ठीक है? We again just have two cases of concave lens. First is when the object is at infinity. When the object is at infinity. So what will happen when the object is at infinity? The object, देखो ध्यान से, ठीक है. So when the object is at infinity, all the rays will be coming parallel to the principal axis. All the rays will be coming parallel to the principal axis. Now see very carefully. ठीक है? देखो, in convex mirror we had two cases, but in convex, yes, we had two cases. देखो, this is f1, this is 2f1, this is f2, and this is 2f2. In case of convex lens, the rays were going there. The rays were meeting at focus. Done? The rays were in first case concave lens, the image is formed at focus and the same side of the object. It is virtual, erect and highly diminished. Myself, Sona Yadav, Seema. Okay. Very good, Sona. Chalo. Now what will happen? These rays will actually get diverged. These rays will actually get diverged. They will get diverged, something like this. And they will meet behind the focus. They will meet at the focus. अरे मैंने गलत कर दिया, रुको. हाँ. So what happens? Their rays will be coming from focus. So how we have to make it? We know that the image will be formed at f1. We know the image will be formed at f1. So we'll extend these rays backwards. Something like this, right? Something like this, right? And something like this. Now to show the teacher that we know we made it right, we'll extend these rays something like this. ठीक है? We will make these rays like this, so that teacher को लगे कि इन्होंने तो बहुत अच्छा काम कर दिया है. Done? Understood everyone? Understood the diagram? What we did? ठीक है? Done. So in this case the image is formed at f1, not f2, at f1, right? And the nature in this case will be virtual and it will be erect and it will be highly diminished. It will be highly diminished. Done everyone? Any doubt? ठीक है? चलो, next case, last case of all the ray diagrams. Last case of all the ray diagrams. चलो, now the object is, कहाँ है object? It is between infinity and optical center. बताओ image कहाँ बनेगी? जल्दी, I am waiting. Let me know where the image will be formed. where the image will be formed? Is object distance is always in minus in concave lens? Yes, yes, static. In all the cases, concave mirror, convex lens, convex lens, in all cases object distance is always negative. Okay? In second case, the object is placed at a finite distance and the image is formed between F and O. As same side as object, it is virtual, erect and diminished. Very, very good. Prakash Yadav, amazing. वाह, at the digital board. बहुत तेज नहीं हो रहे हो तुम लोग, ठीक है? चलो, now what will happen? The image is anywhere, है ना? The image is anywhere between optical center and infinity. So what will happen? One ray will always go parallel, right? One ray, this is, let's say, my F1 and this is 2F1, this is F2 and this is 2F2. So what will happen? This ray will get diverged. This ray will get diverged and we'll see that it is coming behind and it is passing through the focus. It is passing through the focus. Right? Now it is correct. देखो, is it correct? One ray going parallel, it diverges in such a way that it looks like it is passing from focus. Done? Then another ray, simply it goes between from the optical center and this, where these two rays are meeting. This is my image. So this is my image, this is my object. Now what we can see clearly, image is कहाँ है? Image is between F1 and C, right? And nature of image is what? जल्दी बताओ. What will be the nature of image? What is pole? देखो, this is your mirror, right? Any mirror, concave mirror, convex mirror. This point where the principal axis is crossing the mirror, that is basically in the center of curvature, in the center of mirror, in the center of aperture of this mirror, this point is called pole. Done? ठीक है? चलो, अब इसमें बताओ, where the image will be, what will be the nature of the image? Ask your name. What does that mean? In concave mirror, the focal length is negative. Yes. Anywhere you see concave, either its mirror, either its lens, its focal length is always negative. ठीक है? Hi, multiverse. Virtual and erect, static is saying. Very good, very good. The image will be virtual and it will be erect. Very good. And size of the mirror, ma'am ये तो हम सीधे सीधे देख सकते हैं. This is clearly visible, the size is diminished. ठीक है? So let's make a summary page. Hi, Jai Baba Tillu. Ma'am, please first diagram of concave lens. Concave lens. This diagram, very easy. देखो, the object is at infinity. That means the rays are coming parallel to the axis, right? The rays are coming parallel and they diverge. देखो, now you have to be very clever. They diverge in such a way that when you extend those backwards, they are passing through the focus. So what you do? You first extend them backwards and then from there you make the diverged rays. You make the real rays. ठीक है? Done? Hi, Kung Fu Edits. Welcome to the live. We are almost done, although. ठीक है? Done. First case is done. Let's make a quick summary of the lenses. Let's make quick summary of the lenses. We have studied two kinds of lenses. कौन से लेंस हैं? It is convex lens, right? And the another one is concave lens. Mirror formula is what? Oh, sorry, lens formula. It is 1 by f equals to 1 by v minus 1 by u. Clear until here? ठीक है? Now, एक बात बताओ. Let me know in the chat. जल्दी. हाँ, I will. Concave mirror is used to basically in barber shops. ठीक है? In your headlights. Didi, in concave lens image is minus. In concave lens image is minus. Correct. Static, you are correct. Oh, this is an underrated channel, guys. Thank you so much. चलो, पहले बताओ. Okay, let me know. In first 5 cases of convex lens, what is the nature of image? First 5 cases of convex lens, what is the nature of image is formed? अच्छा जी, तुम मेरा क्लास देखने अफ्रीका से आए हो. Yes. Convex mirror is used in rear view, where we need virtual images and diminished images. In all that cases, convex mirror is used. ठीक है? चलो. So in first 1 to 5 cases, in 1 to 5 cases of convex lens, the images real and inverted. It is real and inverted. And in the other case, अच्छा ठीक है, ऐसे नहीं करते, so that I can also write magnification. ठीक है? First to 5 cases, it is real and inverted, right? And it is made of all sizes. ठीक है? And in 6th case, the image is virtual and erect, and it is always diminished in size. Everyone understood till here? Real and inverted, static, very good. Real and inverted, Sangama. I'm calling you Sangama, okay? ठीक है? Done. Real and inverted, very good. Amit Kumar. चलो. Tell me what will be the U in both of these cases and what will be the V in both these cases. What will be the V? U and V in both cases. Yeah, Yuan, we know. We just gained 1000 subs in 5 days. I'm very happy. हाँ, लिख दूंगी देवदास. भेज देना, मैं चले जाऊंगी तुम्हारा पेपर लिखने. ठीक है? In concave mirror, the object is between f and pole. ठीक है? देखो, in concave mirror, the object is between f and pole. That is my 6th case. And 6th case, we have the image as virtual and erect, which is formed behind the mirror, between pole and focus. ठीक है? Or not between pole and focus, the image is just formed behind the mirror. ठीक है? Done? You can call me Chime or Kaim. What is it? Numericals का PDF. Okay, go to there are videos there where we have solved the numericals, and go join the WhatsApp channel behind. There is a link in the description, and I'll ask to send the PDFs there. ठीक है? Okay. अरे सत्यम, ठीक है. तुम देवदास वाली हरकतें है तुम्हारी. चलो. Yes, we have the answer. U is always in minus. V is positive. In which case? Real and inverted. Yes, V is in negative and V is positive for real and inverted in the case of first 5 cases of convex lens. Done? What will be the U and V in the 6th case? U will be negative. That is clear. And in 6th case, for virtual and erect, V is on the left hand side. V is on the left hand side. देखो clearly. 6th case, image is formed on the left hand side of the lens. So V will be negative. V will be negative. ठीक है? Done. let's go here. In concave lens only one kind of image is formed, that is virtual and erect. Done. Virtual and erect. So what will be u? U will always be negative, and for v, we know for virtual and erect, v is always negative. So v is always negative. In this case, the image will always be diminished. अरे रुको, in this case the image is not diminished. बताया ही नहीं किसी ने, पागल लोग, सबको समोसे और बर्गर खाने हैं. This is enlarged. समझ में आई? हाँ ठीक है ठीक है. Done. Now देखो magnification in case of real and inverted, again magnification will be negative. For virtual and erect, magnification will be positive, and for virtual and erect, magnification will be positive. Now formula for magnification is plus v by u in case of lenses. ठीक है? Done. Everything is done. Everyone, let me know if you have any doubt in anything. If you have any doubt in any of these cases, let me know. ठीक है? This is all about lenses, the sign convention of lenses. ठीक है? लो, who ate my samosa is back. Done. We are done with all ray diagrams. We covered concave mirror, convex mirror, then we moved to lenses. We covered convex lens, we covered concave lens. ठीक है? And we are done with all the ray diagrams. Here also you have this whole page where you can see the sign convention. Left hand side negative, right hand side positive, u is always negative. Image distance. Now in case of virtual and erect, for concave lens it is virtual and erect, it is always negative. Focal length for concave lens negative, radius of curvature negative, height above the principal axis positive, below the principal axis negative. ठीक है? And the next we have convex lens. Again, left hand side of the pole negative, right hand side of the O, right hand side is positive. Okay, then u is again negative. Image distance for convex lens, we have two kinds of images, real and inverted, virtual and erect. For real and inverted it is positive, for virtual and erect it is negative. Focal length of convex lens is always positive, radius of curvature positive, height above the principal axis positive, below the principal axis negative. And that is it for today's live. Go join the WhatsApp channel. Jaldi you will get all the notifications there when I'm coming live, when all the videos are coming, when all the updates are coming. ठीक है? And subscribe the channel, like the session, jaldi karo, like the session फटाफट, subscribe करो फटाफट, so that you don't miss anything. ठीक है? Done? जल्दी करो. ठीक है? That is it for today's live. I'll meet you in the next one. I'm coming live again tomorrow as well. We'll cover, what are we covering tomorrow? I'll let you know. Go join the WhatsApp channel and go subscribe the channel and you'll know. ठीक है? All the topics. Done? चलो खत्म करें. Refraction of light through a rectangular glass slab. Next physics session will be tomorrow. Same time, 5 PM tomorrow. Okay? हाँ ठीक है. Let me just tell refraction through glass slab. क्या करना है? This is a glass slab. ठीक है? Now what is happening? A ray of light is coming. ठीक है? Now this is air, this is glass, and this is again air. This is rarer, denser, rarer, right? Now what you have to do, you have to draw a normal at the point of incidence. Done? Now we know that since the ray is going from rarer to denser, it will bend towards the normal. Done? Again draw the normal on this point, on this point. Now the ray is going from denser to rarer. That means it will go away from the normal. ठीक है? This is my angle of incidence, this is angle of refraction, and this is angle of emergence. So angle I is equal to angle E, that is angle of incidence equal to angle of emergence, and incident ray is parallel to emergent ray. ठीक है? Done? ठीक है? Okay. Okay, done everyone. Bye. That is it for today's live. अच्छे से तैयारी करो. Do your boards, do your revision very properly, and make the formula sheet, stick it over your desk. ठीक है? Please. चलो, bye bye.